As a man, no one is coming to save you. Sorry. The sooner you understand that, the better off you'll be. At the end of the day, yeah, you go to school, yeah, you get the 9 to 5, you get the job, you could be laid off at any moment. And that's the reality of life. I have friends that have been laid off. I've seen with my own 2 eyes, been working at companies. What's up, fam? Welcome back to J Russ TV. If you're new to my channel, hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. Appreciate you. Please, 2 seconds. We cover all things business investing over here, though. If that's something you're interested in, considering liking, subscribing. Let me know. Join the community. Join the J Russ TV. If you're returning to my channel, appreciate you tuning back in. We'll be back with another video. As you can see here, follow me on all platforms, the Twit, the X, Instagram, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. But as you can see by the title of this video, no one is coming to save you. No one is coming to save you. Why your backend must always be secured first, bro. This is so important because a lot of people been coddled by their parents or the government. And it's like no one is really coming to save you in the grand scheme of things, especially as a man. Especially as a man. As a man, no one is coming to save you. Sorry. The sooner you understand that, the better off you'll be. Now, you might have your parents, some family members that could get you if you ever fall down bad. But me personally, I never wanted to think like that. I always kept in my mind like, I got to keep my back end good at all times because no one is really coming to save you. Now, what does that mean, keeping your back end good? What I mean by that is, at the end of the day, y'all know what we about. Business and investing. It ain't all, everything ties back to the money. The sooner you realize that too, is the better off you'll be. But you got to make sure you have a good savings account, good investments, a good network. So where I learned this from was I run a few businesses. I have different businesses over the past few years, sneaker reselling business, and I have a consulting business. When I was in high school, even a couple years ago, reselling business, but mainly in high school when I learned this, when I was probably like in my prime running the business, and I would come up, generate revenue, but sometimes it would be hard trying to save it or figure out where to put it up. I would say out of mind. But once I realized that running a business, you need inventory. You can't spend all the money. You can't invest all the money. You got to have some on the back end to buy more inventory to re-up. You need to re-up money. You know what I mean? So the back end always had to be good. Or if I ran the money and I still got expenses coming in every month, I can't go ask somebody, hey, bro, I need $200 for my expenses this month. Can you get? No, there was no option. There is none of that. You know, I say you might have parents and family that can possibly help. But me personally, I keep the mindset, no. I don't be asking nobody for nothing unless I really, really need it. Other than that, I get it myself. I'm like, oh, nobody, no, none of that. So how do you keep your back end secured? You need a high income skill. So you need to go to school, you need to trade. Me personally, I went to college for 5 years. I got a high income, made a high income major. Now I'm in a high income skill set, business development. So I made sure that was good. My back end was good. Essentially, I got my education, something I can fall back on at all times. That's what means with having your back end. That's what it means to have your back end secured. For me, it was getting my education, something I could fall back on at all times, bro. Now, if you don't want to go to school, you need to trade and you do entrepreneurship. That's my next point. Entrepreneurship is another thing of having your back end secured at all times, because at the end of the day, yeah, you go to school, yeah, you get the 9 to 5, you get the job, you could be laid off at any moment. And that's the reality of life. I have friends that have been laid off. I've seen with my own 2 eyes, been working at companies for years and they get laid off like it was nothing. So entrepreneurship, that's why I feel like everybody should have a side hustle. Don't have to be the biggest business, but if you've been on my channel for a while, I always preach, you need to have a small service-based business everybody should have. Whether you're doing hair, you're doing nails, you cutting hair, you fixing cars, you do content, you need a side hustle at all times, because you can multiple streams of income, because you can lose your income like that. The main source, you need to have your back end secured. You need to have some business kind of gain traction. My next point is you need savings. You need to invest. We're not even saying savings no more over here, to be honest. I'm not even gonna lie with you. On J Russ TV, we're not about to be saying savings no more. It's really about to be mainly investing, but you need savings and investing to have your back end secured. Back to owning a business. Some months might make more than others. You know what I mean? So you need to have a savings account so that you can pull in from there every now and then when you kind of go over, or you didn't make enough money this month. You know what I mean? You need to have investments so your back end is really secure long term. You invest dollar cost average, compound interest does this thing. Your investment's gonna start making money than what you make in a year over a 10, 20, 30-year period. Long-term investing, which is my strategy on the channel. Not no get rich quick. Now I do some option plays every now and then, but it's not on a daily thing. It's mainly long-term investing. Only when I get the right opportunity, I might do a trade or something like that, you know? Now, another thing with having your back end secured at all times, health. You need to make sure you're eating right. Make sure you're working out. Young. If you young watching this, start now. Start now. I got another video. I got a lot of different videos on this channel, but start now. Your health is important. Make sure your back end is secured because no one is coming to save you. The doctors can't save everything. A lot of it is just preventative maintenance, like a car. Go walk 3 miles a day, bro. Go to the gym 2-3 times a week. Try to eat protein, healthy foods. I'm not the best at it. I still be eating my Wendy's, bro. My fast food, stuff like that. But I try to balance it. But I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. My parents, just when I go to work, a lot of people complain about health. And in later years, it hurt getting old, or because they didn't do a lot of things early in the years, or they worked too hard, they stressed out a lot, things like that. So you got to really notice that, your health, because no one is coming to save you. You got to save yourself. You got to eat healthy. You got to get to the gym. You got to put 20 to 50% of your income up every month, saving. And then once you graduate from learning how to save, invest in all that, doing your research on your companies, reading quarterly earnings reports. You know what I mean? Building your business, doing research in your industry, seeing what works, what doesn't work. You know what I mean? Getting your education, putting work into that 9 to 5, staying down, lowering your lifestyle, reinvesting the money. You know what I mean? Doing your projects on time. All those things make a difference because no one is coming to save you. Why your back end must be secured at all times. You can get laid off tomorrow, bruh. You never know. Pray to God you don't. I pray for a good long career, but you need multiple streams of income. I want that bag. I want this bag. I want that bag. And I might need those 2 bags too if it fit to what I got going on. I might need 5 different bags. You know, I need 10. I need all the bags. As long as it don't mess up what we got going on, I can still perform at a high level. But we need all the bags though. But hope y'all enjoyed this video. I got some good game from this, but no one's coming to save you, especially if you're a man. Society don't care. They care about value and what do you add into society. You know what I mean? No one care about a broke guy. Nobody care if you broke. Nobody care. Like, you gotta get rich. Like, that's when people start caring. When the haters start coming, that's when people care. No one coming to save you, bro. No one coming to save you. Understand that. The better off you're gonna be. JRS TV, let's keep running it up. Let's keep getting to it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we're gonna keep running it up. Appreciate y'all.